Alright, welcome to part 2 of this reading and analyzation of War Photograph by Kate Daniels. Let's start in stanza 1, of course. This stanza essentially establishes the scene of the poem. So let's see how it does that. Alright, so a naked child is running along the path toward us. Her arms stretched out, her mouth open, the world turned to trash behind her. So, a naked child is running. This is repeated throughout the poem many times, running. And along the path toward us, this is repeated later in the poem. So, the first line is significant in the sense that it establishes that this child, when you view this photograph, it is like she is running towards you. Like, she is suffering and she is running to you for help. That is one way you could interpret that line or that idea that Kate Daniels puts forth. Her arms stretched out, her mouth open. We've got some repetition there with her. Just description there of the photograph of the scene, what the girl is doing in the poem. The world turned to trash behind her. So this is a metaphor. The world, if you view the picture, it is a terrible scene. It's very bad. Okay, so the metaphor "turn to trash" basically is a metaphor relating to the environment around her to trash. Because trash is nasty, it's dirty. The world around her is essentially that. It's nasty. Okay, and this first stanza establishes the scene of the poem. It is very important to understand and remember the stanza. It is important to remember the first stanza as you continue to read the poem. So after this video, I would like you to think about how this first stanza sets the tone for the rest of the poem. How it relates to the rest of the poem. We will talk about the second stanza in detail in the next videos.